Hello everyone, welcome to another enlightening video. Today, we're diving into a topic that resonates with us all. It's something you've likely pondered, yet perhaps not fully grasped. Its relevance is undeniable, shaping our world and our understanding of it. This topic is vital, it's a thread that weaves through our everyday lives, often unnoticed. As we unravel this thread together, you'll gain fresh insights and perspectives. So, why the mystery? Well, where's the fun without a little suspense? Stay tuned for some exciting and informative content coming up. Now, it's time to dive deeper into our topic. Let's start by unraveling the main points at the heart of our discussion. Today, we're delving into the intricacies of what makes our subject so fascinating. Each point we cover will be like a stepping stone, leading us to a better understanding of the broader picture. Let's imagine our topic as an intricate puzzle, each piece representing a key idea. When we lay out these pieces, it may seem daunting, but as we start to connect them, a clearer picture begins to emerge. First, we'll tackle the most fundamental elements. These are the building blocks, the cornerstones that our topic is built upon. We'll break them down, dissect them, and scrutinize every aspect to ensure we're all on the same page. Next, we'll venture into the more complex ideas, the ones that might seem a bit abstract at first glance. Don't worry if they feel a bit out of reach. We'll explain them in simple terms, using analogies and examples that make them easier to grasp. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, there are some complex terms and concepts that come with our topic, but fear not. We're going to demystify them one by one, making sure that they're not just words, but tools that you can use to better understand our subject matter. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover layers of understanding. We'll explore the intricacies of our topic, peeling back the layers to reveal fascinating insights. We'll explore the why behind the what, and the how behind the why. Remember, the beauty of knowledge is in its layers. The more we dig, the more treasures we unearth. So, get ready to embark on a journey of discovery where every stop is a chance to learn, understand, and grow. And here's a little joke to lighten the mood. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. That wraps up the main points of our topic. Let's address some common misconceptions about our topic. You know, it's funny how misinformation can spread like wildfire, isn't it? Just like that old game of telephone we used to play as kids. One person whispers a message to another, which is passed through a line of people until the last player announces the message to the entire group. The final message often bears little resemblance to the original. That's how misconceptions are born. Now let's talk about some common misconceptions that have been doing the rounds. One of them is that, well, you won't believe it, people think that. But let me tell you, that's as far from the truth as the Earth is from the edge of the observable universe. The reality is actually... Another misconception that's been doing the rounds like a pesky fly is that, can you believe it? People actually think that. However, the truth is as clear as a summer's day. It's actually... Now, don't get me wrong. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing these misconceptions, especially when they are repeated so often. But remember, just because a notion is popular, it doesn't necessarily make it true. Perhaps the most egregious misconception is that, it's almost laughable. The reality is so different, it's actually... Now, I hope this discussion has shed some light on these misconceptions, and perhaps even busted a few myths. It's important to question what we hear and not just accept it at face value. After all, as the great Mark Twain once said, it ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble, it's what you know for sure that just ain't so. So, let's keep our minds open, and remember that knowledge is an ever-evolving entity. It grows, changes, and sometimes even surprises us. I hope that clears up any confusion about our topic. So, how is this information useful in real life? Well, let's start by saying knowledge is never wasted. Everything you've learned so far can be applied in numerous ways, often in places you'd least expect. It's like finding $1 in your winter coat. A nice surprise, isn't it? Let's imagine you're at a party, and the conversation turns to the topic we've just covered. Now, instead of just nodding along, you can contribute to the discussion with confidence. You're not just a spectator anymore, you're an active participant. It's like switching from being a moviegoer to the movie director. Or perhaps you're a student. This information could be a stepping stone to a deeper understanding of your coursework. It could be the key that unlocks a complex concept, making the difference between a good grade and a great one. Think of it as upgrading from economy to first class on a long-haul flight. The journey is much more enjoyable, right? And let's not forget about the world of work. No matter your profession, having a broad knowledge base can open doors. It can spark ideas, foster innovation, and set you apart from your colleagues. It's like being a chef with a secret ingredient that makes your dishes stand out. But perhaps most importantly, this information can be a tool for personal growth. It can help you see the world from different perspectives, challenge your beliefs, and inspire curiosity. It's like going on an adventure without leaving your living room. And remember that joke we shared at the start? Well, now you have a new piece of trivia to share at your next social gathering. Laughter, after all, is the best icebreaker. So whether you're at a party, in a classroom, at work, or just sitting on your couch, this knowledge is your new companion. As you can see, this information has plenty of practical applications. Now it's time for our Q&A section. We've received a few interesting questions about our topic, and I'm here to provide some answers. Let's dive right in. First up, we have a question that seems to pop up quite frequently. What is the most common misconception about the topic? Well, we covered this earlier, but to reiterate, many people believe that. But in fact, the reality is, next we've got a question that's a little bit more technical. How does this aspect of the topic work? Great question, it's a little complicated, but think of it this way. Imagine that's essentially how it works in simple terms. Moving on, why is this topic important? This is a fundamental question. This topic is crucial because it shapes the way we understand. It influences our daily lives in ways we might not even realize. Here's another intriguing question. What is the future of this topic? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? While no one can predict the future with absolute certainty, current trends suggest that. Lastly, we have a question that's a bit more personal. What got you interested in this topic? Well, I've always been fascinated by it. It's a topic that's not only intellectually stimulating, but also has real-world applications. Before we wrap up, let's tackle one more question. Can you suggest some resources for further learning? Absolutely. For those of you who want to delve deeper, I highly recommend. They offer a wealth of information and insights that will help you broaden your understanding. And finally, to end on a lighter note, why don't scientists trust atoms? Well, because they make up everything. A little science humor for you there. I hope that answers your questions about our topic. Remember, learning is a lifelong journey, and there's always more to discover. So keep those questions coming, and we'll continue exploring together. Well, we've come to the end of our video. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? We've delved deep into our topic, unraveled the common misconceptions, and explored its practical applications. I hope that this exploration has been as enlightening for you as it has been for me. Each of these segments were designed to build upon one another, to give you a comprehensive understanding of the topic at hand. We started with an introduction, setting the stage for what was to come. We then dove into the meat of the matter, discussing the topic in detail. We addressed some of the most common misconceptions, setting the record straight once and for all. Then, we looked at how this knowledge can be practically applied in our daily lives. And finally, we engaged in an interactive question and answer session, covering your most pressing queries. I want to take a moment to thank you all for sticking with me through this journey. Your support and engagement are what make these videos possible. If you found this video informative and helpful, do consider giving it a like and sharing it with others who might benefit from it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more such insightful content. And now, to end on a lighter note, here's a joke for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.